YouTube. This isn't a how-to video. This isn't a review. This is more of me giving advice to all guitar players. I don't consider myself the greatest guitar player in the world. I don't consider myself to be the best of all the people I know, because I know there are people out there that I personally know that are way better than I am. But here's the thing. Playing guitar and being a musician and picking up your guitar and playing it in your room or at a friend's house, it's not about being better than the person next to you. It's about just putting in your heart and soul into the guitar. That may sound really cheesy, but that's the way I see it. Because back when I was in middle school, I was playing Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock on my PlayStation 2 from Christmas all from the rest of my days in middle school. I loved playing that game, and ever since I was little, I wanted to learn how to play guitar. And Guitar Hero 3 is what really sparked my longing and my desire to pick up a guitar and become a rock legend. And I remember begging my dad to give me a guitar for my birthday. I was begging, like, Dad, please give me a guitar for my birthday. And he was a little scared to give me a guitar because instruments, they're kind of expensive. I mean, the guitar I received, my first guitar ever, was a Fender Squier Strat. It's a junior, it's like a beginner version of a Stratocaster. It's like $100. Sometimes you can find them for $75 if they're on sale. You could probably get them for $50 if they're used. But that was the first guitar I ever owned. And I remember in middle school, I would always go on YouTube and learn how to play the riffs from Guitar Hero songs. You know, I was like a 12, 14, 15, maybe 14 years old, 13, 14 years old, learning how to play all these riffs. Because I wanted to be my amp's on. I wanted to be the guitarist in Guitar Hero. I wanted to be like Jimi Hendrix. I wanted to be like George Harrison, Paul McCartney, John Lennon, Bob Dylan. I wanted to be like all those guys. I wanted to be famous, touring the world with my friend that we wanted to make a band together back in middle school, which never happened because, freaking little kids. Anyway, but I remember just wanting to be famous and wanting to be the greatest. And I wanted to be the best. I've said it like 20 times, but it's true what I said in the beginning of this video about putting your heart and soul in the guitar. It's not about being the best. Because first of all, if it's quite obvious that you think you're the greatest and you think you're the best, and you're sitting in front of a crowd of people that you know, and you're just like, yeah, I'm the best. I've been playing for 10 years. I'm the greatest. I know all these famous songs like Freebird and Fire and Flames and all that stuff. Girls would be like, oh man, he's so hot. But actual guitarists that play guitar because they love it and they love putting their heart and soul when they strum the strings, they see that guy, oh, he's a tool bag. The only reason he plays guitar is so he can get the girls. I mean, let me be honest here. No male didn't get a guitar and think in his head, oh, I'm getting it just to get it. I mean, yeah, you pick up a guitar when you first pick one up to play it. But one of the first things that comes to your head is, oh man, I'm going to get all the girls when I'm good. I mean, it's true. I mean, every guitarist thinks in their head they're going to get girls when they play guitar. But if that's your sole reason to play guitar, that you play guitar, in my opinion, that's not right, because guitar is a reflection of you. I mean, I'm not trying to sound some cheesy inspirational speech here. I'm trying to be real. Like, every guitar that a person owns is a reflection of their personality. I mean, this one is an Epiphone Dot. It's a hollow body, and you can see a lot of hollow bodies. You see them playing some rock, alternative, blues. You got Ibanez guitars. I see those as metal guitars. You got Stratocaster. I see those as some blues like Jimi Hendrix. There's just so many different kinds of guitars out there, and each one is kind of made for a different type of music. But the thing is, you can pick up. Let me think here. I'm trying to think of it. You can pick up the most odd-looking guitar that is meant for like some legit bluegrass, and you can plug that into the amp and make a totally different type of sound that it's made for. And that's a reflection of them. The sound that you make is a reflection of you, and the guitar you own is a reflection of you. I'm really trying not to sound like some cheesy speech here, but no, because the best advice I ever received was from my friend Brian. I've known him since I was like 11, 12 years old, and he's a musical comedian. I remember him and his band, they came over to this church that I went to, and they did a performance of their musical stuff, and I was like, that guy's funny. That's awesome. And he plays guitar, and I was playing guitar for maybe about 2 or 3 years, and I saw him playing really fast, and I asked him, like, how do you play so fast? You're like a rock legend. He's like, I've been playing guitar since I was your age. And he's way older than me. He's married and has a kid. 2 kids, I think. But I asked him, how do you play so fast? I want to be as fast as the legends. And he said he plays acoustic a lot, so when he plays an electric guitar, he plays fast because acoustic strings, they're kind of more far apart on the frets. If you know what, they're on the neck. Then if you have an acoustic and electric, you'll know what I mean. But he also said that don't try and be like your favorite artists. I mean, they can inspire you to make music, but don't try and sound exactly like them, because that's not you. And it is the best advice I ever received on guitar, because, like I said, I spent my whole middle school ages trying to be the best. And when he told me that, it kind of sparked a thing in my head saying, hey, playing guitar, it's about you. It's not about trying to be like Jimmy. I mean, you can play like Jimmy. I have nothing wrong against you learning other artists' songs. I think it's cool that if you can learn how to play Little Wing all the way through, including the solos, that's amazing. That's amazing. But if you're learning how to play those songs just to make yourself look good, you're playing guitar all for the wrong reasons. I'm not trying to sound like a jerk. I'm trying to be honest, because I really don't like it when I see someone owning a $1,000 guitar and they don't even play it. They have it hanging up on their wall to make it look good. This makes me sound like a jerk, but like, let's say you found a $50 guitar in a garage sale, and you bought that $50 guitar, and you want to hang it up on your wall. Yeah, that's fine by me. $50. If it looks nice and it's cheap and it's not really in good shape, then yeah, go ahead and hang it up on your wall. But don't buy a $1,000 guitar and just let it gather dust. Like, a lot of guitars, they're inspected by people at factories. They're played by the people at factories to make sure they match to the quality that the company releases them. Like Gibson, Gibson literally has people in a factory all day playing Gibson guitars to make sure it meets the standards of quality, because that's how serious the Gibson and other companies take their guitars, because you're buying, I don't know, it's just really hard to explain, but don't buy a guitar and just let it sit on and be a waste of money. Like, it's just like, I don't know, I'm trying to get people to see that guitar music in general, like today's modern music is doing so bad, because modern artists today, they make money rapping about banging girls and snorting coke and tripping on acid. I mean, yeah, they did that back in the 60s, but it's worse today, because it's not about, like, if you listen to some older bands and listen to their songs, yeah, they're gonna have songs about doing drugs, but they also have songs that hit the heart, and like you listen to the song and it hits a home run and feelings. Like, if you listen to some of the Beatles songs, like they have With a Little Help from Our Friends, that song is about getting high and hanging out with your friends. But then they also got songs like Hey Jude, Let It Be, Blackbird, Golden Slumbers, Here Comes the Sun. All those songs, like, I feel like today musicians that are successful. Don't get me wrong, not all musicians today are bad. Like, but a lot of musicians today, like, they make music to make money. I mean, of course, they're making billions of dollars. But like, look right here, Coldplay, they put heart and soul in their songs. I don't like their newer stuff, but their old stuff. If you listen to Coldplay's old music, you can tell that the lead singer, I think his name is Chris Martin. He was going through stuff in his life. If you listen to Kings of Leon, no one listens to Kings of Leon anymore because they canceled out on so many shows because the lead singer Caleb Followell, he was an alcoholic. His first wife cheated on him, I believe. I could be wrong, but he was going through some stuff. If you listen to the "Come Around Sundown" by Kings of Leon, if you listen to the lyrics in their songs, you can tell that the lead singer was going through some stuff, and he put his heart and soul into making that music. Music today isn't released to just express feelings; it's made to express freaking lust and crap and all that. It annoys me because music today isn't what it used to be. I mean, there's good music today, but you got artists like Kings of Leon who really, they put their struggles in their songs, and you got artists like Kanye West, and his music is crap. I listen to that stuff, I'm like, this is crap. But then you listen to his older stuff before he came to sell out. He made some good music. Like, his songs have feeling in them. Like Eminem, I respect Eminem. Yeah, he curses in all his songs, and he curses like a machine gun. But if you listen to his lyrics, you can tell he goes through some crap. Man, this ended up being a whole rant. I'm sorry. Thank you for sticking through this 12-minute video. Thanks.